Our top story here at 6 o'clock, it's lights on for the city of Tulsa. The city plans to reactivate hundreds of highway lights this Wednesday.
Now, it comes at a clear cost, but the impact on safety is less certain. Emery Bryan has that story for us tonight. He's live. Emery?
Well, Scott and Terry, last November, the city decided to turn off most all of the city's highway lights to save money. Now, there was one fatal accident since that time where officers said lighting might have been a factor. It was a man on Highway 75, not far out of downtown, who was pushing his car along the highway. And it is the perception of extra safety that is leading the city to spend this money now. Turning off the highway lights helped the city budget survive the downturn. Despite the darkness, there was not a sudden increase in traffic accidents, in part because the city only turned off lights on straight highways, where research shows that lights make the least difference on driver safety.
We left most of those on in our interchanges and junctions just because that's where all the traffic movements are at. Those were left on through the course of this period of time when we shut all the lights off.
Brown says the savings is clear on having the lights off, but the priority now is getting them back on September 1st. It's clear that lighting can help a driver see beyond their headlights, but most new roads are designed without lights because of the cost and limited improvement to safety.
If you do not have that lighting present, then basically it's just like driving anywhere in the state at nighttime where there is no highway lighting to speak of.
It represents we're open for business.
Tulsa City Councilor Chris Trail says business leaders and his constituents want the lights back on.
That is something that I was really surprised how important that is to a lot of the citizens.
The city spends $67,000 a month in electricity for the street lights that were never turned off. Reactivating the highway lights will cost another $45,000 a month. For the last 2 months, the city has been making repairs to all those highway lights, so they'll be ready to go back on Wednesday night. Now we have the map of where the lights are off now, which is where they'll be turned back on Wednesday. That's on newson6.com, along with some of the research on safety that the City Council is looking at, and an extended interview of what repairs were needed to these lights to get them back in shape to turn them back on. Emery Bryan, the News on 6.